fighting. And then they pushed them there. Now, if Khalid ibn al-Walid came, he would have been shot by 50 strong, best, archers. So he could not, because that was like the gun of the day. So he did not. But when 40 people came down the steps, less than 10 people stayed there, he said, let's move. As soon as they came in, Muslims did not even see them. Khalid ibn al-Walid, who later became Muslim, of course, started cutting necks, and heads were just the blood. The whole place was covered with blood. Muslims collecting spoils, all of them fell down. The Prophet ﷺ was surrounded. And then the news, Muhammad has died. And then even Muslims said, Muhammad died? And everyone said, yes, died, good for him. And the news died, and then the people who went up there started coming down. If Muhammad was the spearhead died, then it's easy now. So the Muslims started panicking. Is this true? You know how rumors spread among the Muslims. We are the fastest in spreading rumors about someone. We're the, no, faster than email. And you know what? The rumors spread. Mr. Rasul didn't die. And a lady by the name Imara and a lady Nusayba, they gave their life. By the way, women took part in this battle. Women took part. They were the best caregivers. So whoever wants to put women in the back and keep them, just bake and wash laundries and cook and never be involved in the jama'ah of the Muslims, they do not know that this is not Islam. They were there, Aisha was there, everybody was there, giving care and supporting. Women cannot fight as men do, but they could also. But at this time, they were given their life to protect the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Good. I wasn't ready for that. Now I can go. I'm using you for Rasulullah. She was there, and then that's the time Prophet broke his teeth. He broke his teeth. He had more than 70 hits on him. He was beaten hard, but still he told them, "Come back, be strong." And when over 70 Muslims died, they stopped the mushrikeen and said, Shuhada, come be shuhada'ina. This is a vengeance. We killed as much you killed of us in Badr. And then the Prophet also said, no, our martyrs, our shaheed are in Jannah, wa shuhada'ukum fi an-nar, and your martyrs are in Jahannam. At that time, in the middle of the battle, you can read about it in many books, including the Sealed Nectar, Rahiq Maktoum, has more details. Yeah, and he brought Habashi, brought the spear, and he hit Hamza and cut him and mutilated him and took the liver and took it to Hind, and Hind ate it. Because the hate, when you have hate in your heart, it's really difficult to take it out. Very difficult. So my brothers and sisters, what lessons do we take from here? We sometimes think because we're educated, we're very intelligent, that the Prophet was an illiterate person. That was 1400 years ago. The reason why we have problems, because we are selfish, we don't respect one another, we always assume bad things about one another. Surah number 49, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, avoid suspicion. Have benefit of doubt of one another. Trust one another. This brother has potential. Because he's good, he's better than me. I shouldn't have a problem. I should be happy that he's good. It's not about me and him. It's about him being one of us. That's the real Islam. And obey the Prophet ﷺ because he was sent for the benefit of all mankind. This is the key. When we are trying to change things from the natural way, and natural laws which never contradict the law of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because the same source, then we fall into problems. Second thing, in this battle here, the verses talking about riba. In the time Prophet ﷺ, including Al-Abbas, the uncle of the Prophet ﷺ, people used to charge big interest. You borrow 100 dinar. If you don't pay next week, you give me 200 dinar. If you don't pay next week, make it 300, make it 400. Allah says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, in this place, in this very place, لا تأكلوا الربا أضعافا مضاعفة. Do not charge interest. It's not like today interest that you know. It was 10 times worse. You borrow $100, next week you have to pay $200. And if you don't have $200, you make it 400. And if it's not 400, you make it 800. So that was the abuse of the poor person. We all see this financial crisis. One of the reasons is that people are the poor is getting poorer and the rich is getting richer. And of course we have seen the crisis, which is getting worse and worse. May Allah protect us all. There are many lessons here, but the most important thing is that we are here to visit these people here. And as we go there, you will see some stones and landmarks there for their tombs. There are many of them, over 71 of them. And there is, of course, Hamza radiallahu anhu. What do we say when we visit the deceased people? Same thing we say when we go to any qabristan, any cemetery. Salamu alaykum, أهل الديار من المؤمنين والمسلمين وإنا إن شاء الله بكم للاحقون نسأل الله لنا ولكم العافية. Beautiful prayer. This is the prayer. Salamu alaykum, all people of these places, and whether believers or Muslims, and we are inshallah joining you. You want to join these people because they are the best. What's after a prophet? Shaheed. And he said, we seek Allah, we pray today for you to be protected and immune. Afiyah means to be immune from diseases of the heart and the body, and also immune from fire in the day of judgment. So we go ahead there and pray for them, and also pray for yourself. Do not pray to them, pray to Allah. Actually, they need, although they are martyrs, they'll appreciate your prayer for them. The deceased cannot do anything for you. You can do something, make dua for them, inshallah. Qibla is in the back, but as you make dua, of course, say that while you're talking to them, inshallah. Say salam, and actually they will say to you, wa alaykum salam. The Prophet told us that he could hear them, he said, they say wa alaykum salam for sure. So let's go there humbly, visit them, and then immediately we'll move on, inshallah.